Hello everyone, my name is Nargis Nasreen. So let's start today's video. In this video, we'll be talking about foreign key. Okay, so let's see what is a foreign key. So foreign key points to a column of another table and links the two tables. Okay, so if we have multiple tables inside our database and we have to, and they are sharing some kind of similar information, so we can connect them, or we can say we can make a relation between them by making foreign key. Okay, now let's try to understand. So now see, just like when we make a primary key, we have to write down primary key constant. So just like that, when we make foreign key, we have to write down foreign key constant. So let's see the syntax part. So we start with foreign key. Then we write down column name. Then we write down references. Then we write referenced table name. And then we write down referenced column name. Okay. So now this is clear till here. Now what's the meaning of this references, then reference table name and referenced column name? Okay, so let's try to understand this. So let's say that we have two tables. We have two tables. Okay, this is table A and this is table B. Okay, in this we have a column that is called as column 1. In this also we have a column that is called as column 1. Okay, and this column 1 is the primary key of this table A. Okay, now there are multiple columns present in this table B also. There are so many different type of columns present, but the data type of these two columns and the kind of information stored in these two columns are similar. Okay, so to connect these two tables, what we can do, we can make this column as the foreign key. Okay, now how it will happen? So we are going to, we are going to write down this kind of syntax. We are going to understand it in a better manner through an example later. First, let's try to understand. So when we now see, so we have made a foreign key in the table B. Okay, so this means that this table B will point to table A and will point to this particular column, that is column 1. Okay, so this table is called as child table, or we can call this as referencing table. And the table to which foreign key is pointing, it is called as parent table, or we can say referenced table. So if I'm going to write down the syntax for this example, how we are going to write it? So we will write foreign key. And yeah, we do not have to give underscore, so I will remove it from here. Then the name of the column, that on what column you want to apply this constraint. So I want to apply it on column 1. Okay, now references. So for references, what we are doing, we are connecting table B to table A, right? So reference table name is table A. Okay. Yeah, reference table name is table A. So I will be writing table A. And what column you're selecting. Okay, you cannot select any random column. You have to select the column which is sharing a similar data type and same type of information is stored. Okay, And so that column name is again column 1. And one more thing, you can keep the column name same or you can keep it different. It doesn't matter, but other things should match. Okay. Yeah. So this is how we make foreign key. Yeah. So this is the way of writing it. Now let's try to understand this in a better manner because there are so many things involved when you make a foreign key. So let's see what example we are going to take. Okay. So if you remember, we have made a database that is called as customers database. And in that customer database, we have made a table that is called as customers, right? Inside we have stored details of customer like customer ID, uh, first name, last name, email address, and the number of companies. So what I have done, I have taken the similar type of table structure and I have just changed it to a picture mode. And now I'm taking another table that is called as sales inside the same database. And these are the columns that is purchase number, date of purchase, customer ID, item code. Okay. So now the thing is, why do we need separate tables? It is because we cannot include all the information in one table. We cannot put customers information or sales information or manager information or employee information, everything in the same table. No, we have to make different tables. And if there is any kind of connection, then we have to connect them via foreign key. Okay. So let's see that we have two tables right now, customers and sales. So customer table is storing the information about customers and sales table is storing like on what date which customer has purchased which product. Okay, so purchase number 1, date of purchase, customer ID will show you like which customer has purchased and the item code. Now see, why we are storing customer ID? Okay, and can't we store just the whole information of customer? Now just imagine if we are going to store everything about the customer, we already have all the information stored in the customers table, and now to get the information about the customer, like which customer is purchasing which product on which date, we have to store, we have to make so many columns that are present inside this table. Okay, but to save our time and to save our effort, what we do, we neglect that and we make a relation. Okay, that is why foreign key is so much important. It just reduces the number of columns. Okay, you can connect two tables via one column. So what we have done, we have included a column that is called as customer ID. Okay, which is similar to the column that is present inside a customer table. Okay, and let's see if you are storing in the sales database, you have so many records stored and you want to find out which customer has made maximum number of purchases. So from here, if you see, one has made 3 times, like the maximum number of purchases is 3, and 1 is the customer ID of that customer. Okay, now if you have to get information about this customer, how can we do that? We do not have any relation, right? So what we do, we make this column as foreign key, and this foreign key is going to point this column of this customer tables. Okay, now that there is a relation between these two, it becomes so simple. So now if you want to take out the information of this customer ID one, what you have to do? No, we know that this is connected and we can directly go to this table and we get to know customer ID one exists here, and we can get this information that this is the customer with this email address and with 0 number of companies. Okay, so this is how we connect tables using we can see foreign key. Now there is one more important term that is called as referential integrity. Every time you will learn about foreign key, you will see this term, that foreign key maintains referential integrity. What's the meaning of this? Let's try to understand. See, all the customer ID that are present here in this sales table will always be present inside this column of customer table. It's not like there are only 4 customers, 1, 2, 3, 4, but you will see here customer number 5 also and customer ID 6 also. No, that will never be possible, because all those customers that have visited our website or something like that, their information are stored and only they have this ability to make the purchases. So how can we have some other customer ID which is not existing inside customer table? Okay, so this is called maintaining the referential integrity. Okay, so this also increases our table's performance and reduces the chance of error, we can say. It keeps our table clean, which is also a very good thing. Now let's imagine this case. Okay, let's say that we have 4 customers here and only those customer ID will get inserted here, nothing else. Okay, but what if at one point of time we are going to remove this customer ID too? Now, again, this customer ID too do not exist in our table. Now we only have 1, 3 and 4, but we have customer ID too in our CS table. And this is now not maintaining the differential integrity. So what is going to happen? So this is a problem and this will cause a big problem because right now it's a very small data, okay, with very less information, but in real we have millions of records, okay, and it not just only 2 tables are connected. There are different types of, we make different relations between different tables, okay, so it can affect the overall system. So in that case, what we do, in our syntax itself, we include one more, we can say, keyword that is called as on delete cascade. So what's the meaning of this? The meaning is the moment anything is going to be deleted from the parent table, okay, if the tables are connected, okay, and if anything is going to be deleted from the parent table, that information will automatically get deleted from the child table also. Okay, so to do that, you have to include this term that is called as on delete cascade. Now, where you have to include it, you can include it in the end of the syntax when you write down for the foreign key. Okay, so we will see all of these things step by step in the practical part. Okay, so this is all about foreign key. But still, if there is any doubt left, you can ask me in the comment section. And yeah, so in the next video, we are going to talk about the practical implementation of this. So that's all for today's class. See you in the next video. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye.